This is Pat from Voice First AI. We're here today to show you how you can add your business to voice using Amazon Alexa. To get started, we're going to talk to her and tell her to launch Voice First and then to create my business. Overall, the steps will be talk to Alexa so that way you can create your business. You'll get the link sent to you, and then all you have to do is modify via the link to update and improve your app. We'll get started. Step 1, create business. Alexa, launch Voice First AI.
Welcome to Voice First Tech. Would you like to hear more about what we do?
Yes.
We help companies solve innovative challenges and prepare for the future of a world powered by voice. We do this by providing voice-first solutions through an open business model and an affordable, predictable subscription model. You can say learn more or create my business to get your business onto the voice platform. What would you like to do?
Create my business.
Link account card is sent in the home section of the Alexa app. Please go to the Alexa companion app and link your account so that we may add you as a beta tester. For now, you can say learn more.
Stop.
Okay, goodbye.
When you try to create your business, it'll send an account linking card into your Alexa app. So you'll just take your phone, and then up at the top, on the home screen of the Amazon Alexa app, you should see an account link card. Let's go into the account link card. Inside of here, we can see a sign in with Google button. So we'll log in with Google, and then you're going to want to sign in with whichever account is associated with your Echo devices. This is important because if you don't select the same account as what's associated with these, you won't be able to access the beta testing version of your app, which is critical so you can test your app before you publish it. So I'm signed in on this device in par42008@gmail.com. So inside of here, I'm going to log in to par42008@gmail.com. It'll take a second, then it confirms, it says that account linking was successful. So I can exit, and now Alexa, launch Voice First AI.
Welcome to Voice First Tech. Would you like to hear more about what we do?
Create my business.
Please say the name of the business so that we may associate the app with your business.
My business is YouTube Webinar Part 1.
Great. YouTube Webinar Part 1 app will be created. We just need a phone number to send notification when your app has been created.
513-850-5895.
Great. We will notify you when your app has been created.
That's it. That's all of Part 1. So the business is now being created and added on the voice platform. Robots are working in the background to bring your business to life on the voice platform, and then very soon we'll get a text message on our phone that will tell us what the next steps are. So the next things that are going to come through with the creation of the business. Our app is being created internally, so it's not going to be available publicly to all of your customers yet. What you'll need to do in order to make it publicly available to the world is you'll need to make some modifications to the app, update it, and then deploy it. In order to update your app, you'll use what we're about to send you in this text message. You'll get a text message with a link, and then that'll be where you update the app. You'll also get an email from the Amazon Alexa team. That email is going to be used so that you can actually beta test the application that you created, your business on voice. You want to test it before you launch it live for your customers. Do that by clicking the link inside of the email sent by Amazon Alexa team. After you've clicked the link, it should take you to the dashboard where you're able to see the application that you've created, and then you just have to click enable, and then you can walk to any of your devices in your house, like this guy, and then you can say launch my business and it will work just fine. This might take a couple more minutes, so I'll pause the video while I'm waiting for the text message. Looks like we've gotten the text now. Let's see what it says. Oh, I also got the email. So there should be an email in the inbox that you signed in the account linking that says you've been invited to beta test a new Alexa skill. Let's try that one first. So open up the email, you've been invited to beta test YouTube webinar part 1. So I want to click the link that says enable the skill, and then it wants me to open Alexa. Okay, now I have to sign in. Sign into the same Alexa account as everything else has been happening in. I already downloaded the app. Open. Interesting. It didn't, well, let me see if I can view the desktop site. Okay, you'll want to make sure to view the desktop site, because if you view it on mobile, it won't give it to you correctly. After you view the desktop site, you'll zoom in and then hit test skill. And then, aha. So then it shows us the app that we've created. And then in the top, there's a little blue button that says enable. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. You got this blue button in the top that says enable. Hit enable, and as soon as you hit save permissions, it's now enabled. So now we should be able to say to this device, launch YouTube webinar part 1, and it should work. Let's see. Alexa, open YouTube webinar part 1.
Welcome to YouTube Webinar Part 1. Want to learn more about YouTube Webinar Part 1?
Help.
I am the YouTube Webinar Part 1 voice assistant, built by Voice First AI. I help you learn more about YouTube Webinar Part 1. How can I help you?
Stop.
Okay, bye-bye.
So now we have the app working, running, we used our voice, and it all got built on its own. So the next step is to modify some of the responses. I don't like the launch message, so I'm going to change it up. You can check out the text message that you got from Voice First, which starts with welcome to the future. If you tap the Google Sheet link that's in there, you'll open up a Google Sheet that will let you modify all of the responses that comes out of Amazon Alexa. I did not have the Google Sheets app downloaded. Downloading that app real quick. While it's downloading, we can view inside of the responses tab. There's welcome speech, greeting speech, end speech, help speech, unhandled speech. Those are all the labels. And then on the other side, you can see what actually comes out of Alexa when each of those phrases is invoked. So we can modify these, and as soon as you modify it,
I'm not sure.
all you gotta do is tell her to update the app and it'll get updated. So we now have it downloaded. So I'm gonna open it up again with Google Sheets app. There we go. Now we got the Google Sheets app. So I'm gonna modify the welcome speech. Instead of saying welcome to YouTube webinar part 1, want to learn more about, I'm going to tell it to say, episode recap, to hear a summary of the episode. Type that right into the Google Sheet. How can I help you? And now we prompted them to ask for a summary. So I'm gonna put an episode recap on a new line. You put any new question that you want a customer to be able to ask on a new line. So down here I just type in normal words, episode recap on the left side. Now on the right side, I type exactly what I want Alexa to say. In this episode, Patrick demonstrated how to use your voice to add your business to the voice platform. How can I help you? Question mark. Okay, so now I have a new question, a new answer, and I've updated the existing text. So let's update the app. Alexa, launch Voice First AI.
Welcome to Voice First Tech. Would you like to hear more about what we do?
Update my business.
Please say the name of the business so that we may find your business.
Update YouTube webinar part 1.
We need your update code in order to update your app. Please say your 5-digit code now.
88508.
Great. Your app will be updated in a few. Thank you for using Voice First AI.
Now the app's getting updated to match what we have in the Google Sheet. So we can check out those updates in a couple minutes while it's being updated. But to explain a little bit, there was the phrase in there that asked for our passcode. There's a passcode that's sent at the bottom of your text message, and you need that code in order to update the app. It's a little bit of security that makes sure that you have full management and control of your app. I'll go ahead and pause the video while it updates. It'll take about 3 to 5 minutes for your app to update to match exactly what you have in the Google Sheet. We'll be right back. And now the app has been updated. We can see that the Google Sheet still looks relatively the same. Next step, test the changes. Alexa, launch YouTube webinar part 1.
Welcome to YouTube Webinar Part 1. Say, episode recap. To hear a summary of the episode, how can I help you?
Episode recap.
In this episode, Patrick demonstrated how to use your voice to add your business to the voice platform. How can I help you?
Stop.
Okay, bye-bye.
So now we saw that all the updates that we made in the Google Sheet were added to the voice assistant. All we had to do was use our voice. So now you can do full development, you can build all of your voice assistants, you can modify your business and continue to grow it on a brand new platform of voice. All you have to do is sit there with your Google Sheet in one hand and your Echo device in the other, and then you can do all the development you need. No code required, no ability to do any programming. It's as simple as speaking and typing into an Excel spreadsheet. If you've got any questions, send them in the comments below. If you have any feature recommendations, let us know. We're always looking how to improve it. And if you want to beta test this, send us a link in the comments and we will get you access and start getting you playing around with building your business on the voice platform. Thank you for joining me.